Discharge time.
Yay!
So you two end up walking out of the hospital together. You notice that he's limping.
No,
Like, he has a very obvious limp in his right leg.
Can we close the window?
Yes.
It's
Yeah, it's too loud.
Alright. So, you guys have 3 days until Finn's parents arrive. There's a lot you can do. Again, you can always do the flowers. We can do more Toby roleplay if you guys really want. There is stuff that needs to be addressed from Toby and Calypsa. However, they're both avoiding that subject.
Yeah. Oh,
There's also the fact that
I
what
know.
was mentioned.
I definitely want to talk about that. I'll first go, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah,
you
I
can
would go
gather-
and question Calypsa on her own without Toby there because I'm not.
Yeah.
I would say that now that Toby's here, Finn wants to kind of get him in on what the game plan is for when the family gets here.
Yeah.
But as well as perhaps kind of updating, because I have a feeling Judy would kind of want to know what I found out. And I kind of want her there too, because,
You can also gather information via the library or your friends on the other side, as I will call them.
Yeah. I don't know, because I'm like, maybe, you know what? So you said we have 3 days, right?
Yeah, 3 days.
Okay. I've kind of got a game plan of what Finn's going to kind of do to just kind of be like...
So what's the plan for all of y'all?
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys go through that first, because Finn's like...
I don't have a plan. I never do.
Let's see.
I know, I don't know.
Well, okay, I know that, in, low times, I want to start weaving some flower crowns and everything. I'm working on different assortments for different people.
Okay.
But, you just slowly start making some on, free time. But besides that, doesn't have to be immediately. But I want to talk to Finn, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to let everybody, just in general, know that Finn still has a lot on her mind about what's going on and what happened to her. Yeah. Still...
Which we still have never addressed.
Yeah, she... yeah, she's definitely
There are
not...
people you can ask or research on your own.
No, she's going to. That's what I'm saying, is that she's very okay, I will figure this out myself, because...
But yeah, I just want to work on flower crowns, and then, if given the opportunity, whenever.
Yeah.
I don't know when that will be.
Hey,
but
what about you?
I have no plans. I
That's
do
fair.
not know.
I do not know.
What about Laussel?
Take a self-care day. You can just tag along with people.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Hey, Jules.
Hey, do you mind if I bother you?
You can bother me.
I want to talk to Calypsa if I have the chance to.
All right, let's do those first.
Yeah, so, let's have the conversation.
I'm talking with everyone. You talk.
Okay.
You.
Why don't we
Fine.
have because like I said, Finn definitely, I think, appearance-wise has definitely become a bit more relaxed than she was. Obviously, there's a lot of internal stuff, but the fact that her brother has been released from the hospital has
Speaking of
definitely
which,
put
you
her...
probably want to mark off another day if you want to give him a separate room in the end, because he has no money.
Right, no, yeah, I definitely am going to be doing that. So...
Man says no money. He was kidnapped for a year and a half.
Yeah, I'm just going to subtract. I have 2 silver left. I'm just going to take that out. Claudia.
What? Oh, I'm going first? Sorry, I was trying to do math. I cannot do math.
Yeah,
Okay.
but essentially, I guarantee there's a couple moments, especially now, because she's trying to make plan of action, so she's had a couple moments to herself with, one, her own insecurities and thoughts, but also just trying to plan for what's to come.
Yeah. So is she just alone with Toby right now, or is Toby somewhere else?
I would imagine
Toby has
Toby's
his own room.
having his own room,
Oh.
and she'll check on him up on him a bunch, but she's kind of just been...
He sleeps a lot now.
Oh, he
Good.
deserves
He has
it.
a bed.
He has a nice bed,
Yeah.
so made sure I got him the good bed.
Would I be done with the flower crown by now?
Probably.
Most likely.
yeah,
I mean, you've been a couple days on the...
Yeah. So I have that, but it's so we're just in the inn right now?
Yeah, it's probably just I'm you know how there's those common room areas or places in
inns,
an
yeah.
inn where you
It's
can
also
just
doubles out as a tavern.
Yeah.
So it's one
Right.
of those areas.
So I would imagine she's up early one morning in a commonplace area where there's no one's really there, and so she just has papers and planning just all spread out, and it's just her there.
So if I note it, if everyone else is just kind of
Yeah.
occupying themselves, she's gonna head down, try and find Finn.
All right.
Yeah. And like she'll kind of approach her, see she's busy, and is like, can I sit? Can I?
Finn, like mid writing, kind of like pops her head up, and you can see that there's like a couple like ink smudges on her face a little bit. Like she's probably been up and doing this for a while. I would imagine it's probably like early morning, before anyone else is awake, and so she kind of just pops up and is like, "Oh, yeah, go ahead." I was just.
This is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot for sure.
What are you working on?
Trying to just wrap my mind around how we're going to proceed the next couple of days and just what's happening to me, but that's something I can figure out later. But right now, this is the main concern.
Yeah, especially now that we have royalty involved, which I don't know that much about, and that sounds bad. So, but I know that we kind of have been in a rough patch, and I've been too scared to ask, I'll be honest. But I just wanted to try and talk to you again.
I mean, I know I've been very occupied with everything, and I mean...
Well, understandably so. I would be too.
Yeah, I just... You know, I've always had a plan. I've always had kind of a vision of who I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. Kind of just, you know, not really a goal or a dream necessarily, but just a general idea, a plan, a grasp on who I was and who I am. And I just feel like recently all that I have tried to maintain is just kind of falling apart. I mean, I've got Toby back. It's great. It's really good. And, you know, trying to just figure out, because I want to be there for him more than anything. And I'm realizing that, you know, I play the part. I do what I need to do for everybody, because that's just how I've been. That's just how it is. And now I don't want to let anybody down.
Well, you have not whatsoever.
I realize that I don't have a handle on things like I thought I did, and
I don't think any of us do, I'll be honest.
I mean, you all have a reason to. You've all been through the worst things imaginable, and, you know, I'm realizing that I haven't, like, you know, I mean...
No, you don't know that. A lot of things for people that are quite extreme seem quite normal. I didn't know a lot about the real world before I left. I thought it was normal to rob people. Turns out it's not.
I just, you know, when I look at everything that you have all gone through, and that what I've gone through, and I've got it great, you know? I've got a family who loves me, and I love them, and I have well, I thought I had a handle on myself and what I can do, but apparently not, and
But that's not your fault. I didn't know I could do half the things I do. I mean, look, I had these spikes show up randomly. I didn't know that could happen.
I guess it's just whatever that was, what I did.
Concerning, but I know you wouldn't do that on purpose.
But what if I can't control it? What if I hurt someone? Oh, I already did hurt so many people.
But admittedly, I think they deserved it.
Even so, what if something happens like that again and I don't have control over it and it hurts people?
I know, but that's what ifs. We don't know that, and we'll cross that bridge when it comes. But as we know right now, something happened, it was out of your control. We move on. We figure it out.
But I can't just...
I know you like to be in the right headspace always and just know everything, but a lot of things in life you just cannot know.
I'm sorry I've been distant with you. And
No.
a lot of that was because of everything going on with my brother. And now I
mean, I understand. I mean, with me it was 6 years. I had time. If you saw me 2 years in, I'd probably be a lot more impulsive on things like that. By 6 years, I was like, it's what it is. But no, 2 years, that's still very fresh.
I just know that all of you have been through much, much, much worse, and that it's stupid, but I want what's best for all of you, and if I can't control it, if something like that happens again,
We'll be okay. We know that it's not something you can control, so we'll work it out. Because we're all here for each other. It doesn't have to always be you taking on everyone's load. You can sit back. People can take the control sometimes.
Well, apparently if I'm out of commission, then it seems like everything falls apart.
We're kind of, we're not the best at taking control, but we'll learn. You can tell us. Maybe, possibly help.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, is that I usually I know how to have control and I know what to do. And recently I've felt like I don't know anything, and
Sometimes you can't know things. And I can tell you right now, all of this, and she refers to the
yeah,
table,
all the notes on the table.
this
yeah.
is a bit much. You're taking on way too much. So you should just sit back a little bit. A lot of this is out of our hands right now. We'll take it as it comes. And you don't take all of this on your back, okay? You put some of it onto me, please, if you have to.
Well, thank you for what you did back there.
You don't have to thank me for anything.
Well, I know that if things would have gone worse than they did, that I have a feeling you would have made sure he was okay, and for that I'm very grateful.
Well, of course. And while that's happening, I'll, go into my bag and take out the flower crown. And from me, I didn't really use my words all too well. But hopefully this will communicate what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry about everything. I don't know if you like flowers. I don't know if you like to put stuff on your head. But something for you.
Finn smiles and is just kind of fiddling with one of the petals on the crown. And then kind of looks up at you and is like, is this what you and Laussel were doing that whole time?
Yeah, I've been interested in flower languages for a while, and it's how someone communicated to me a while ago, so I figured I would try to communicate back to other people.
She smiles and says, "It's beautiful."
Thank you. And again, I'm sorry. Hopefully this will put us in the right direction.
Finn says, "I'm sorry too." And then she slowly, carefully sets the flower crown down onto the table, and then kind of opens her arms for a hug.
Of course. She takes one. She's like, really?
Yeah.
And then she just like dives in, 100%.
All right, that conversation ends.
Yeah.
All right.
My turn now?
Yeah.
Emotions,
what are you up to?
emotions.
What am I up to?
What are you up to? You're doing
Having a good time.
Probably trying to
Having
avoid
a bad
Toby.
time.
Probably trying to avoid Toby.
He's in his room most of the time, like sleeping.
He needs
You
to
don't
catch up on
really-
sleep
I
hours.
don't have to avoid him, so what am I
You
doing?
don't even need to avoid him.
Yeah,
He's
not
just
really.
like asleep most
Also
of the
makes
time.
everyone go to therapy.
We all need
Laussel
it at
is the
this point.
therapist.
No,
Her
also needs
fantasy
therapy.
smartphone. No,
We all need good therapy.
Just what do you think she does to like let off steam?
cry.
Oh my gosh. I would imagine because she can get pretty feisty. So does
She's
she
just
do
in the
anything to, like-
pillow, like,
Fight something.
No, that's what I was saying. I was like, do you like?
No, that's her. Okay, listen. Fighting things is her neutral.
Okay.
Her angry is crying.
Do you think she's like
So like
a mess of
don't-
like messing up something or like doing
well,
something?
you said she fidgets when she's nervous. If she's like overwhelmed, I could imagine her pacing.
Yeah.
Probably.
She's probably just pacing a lot
She's
right
probably
now.
like,
She's kind of just pacing
no,
around.
this is the reenactment.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I thought me and Finn were a thing. Oh my god, this stupid ass princess ruining my life. Stupid ass princess, I fucking hate royalty. The next time that a royal person comes near me, I'm gonna start.
I would imagine that Laussel just kind of walks in on this.
Yeah,
and is like,
yeah, I think you're gonna be at the door, like, listening in, like, my head against
I'm
the
gonna
wall.
put that in the
just a
episode.
little
Yes.
bit. Yeah.
Keep it.
My head against the wall.
Why did Finn make me bow down to that stupid ass bitch? She doesn't even know what fashion is. Did you see those pants? Goddamn bitch.
Okay, changeling cadence, like.
Her hair, crusty as fuck. Crusty as fuck.
His hair, whack.
Why'd she do that to her hair? Like, this isn't the O2 era. Like, what are you gonna do? Go walk with Jesus? Here to see Jesus?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Is this a bad time? No, this seems normal.
Yeah.
Hi. I can come back later.
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Do you want to talk about things? Actually, I'm gonna be honest. That's not really a question.
We're gonna talk about things.
Yeah. I just want to ask you a few things and check on you.
Yes.
Sorry if this is a bad time, but
That's
that's usually when I try to pop in anyway.
It's fine. I'm fine. Definitely not about to plan a murder of some stupid ass bitch in the other side of Solaris.
Okay. I've never heard of that, but okay. So, I think this is a really good time to talk about things.
Of course.
Can you tell?
You know, I can actually. So,
Picks up whatever drink she's drinking.
while we're on it,
What's up?
do you mind
Do I
telling me what happened with
have
Toby? I'm not very good at picking things up, but I can sense a little tension. I'm not saying you have to be friends or anything. I get it. There's some people that you just don't really get along with, but
It's not that I don't get along with him. That's not it. It's memories, you know? Sometimes even things that were
a state of joy in your life before are kind of shitty to look at now with the state of how things are.
Did you used to know him?
Very well, actually. For better or for worse, I guess.
I thought you were with the cult for a while. Was he there with you?
Yeah, he was.
Oh. Were you guys close?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's fine. He probably has his own thing going on. I don't really want to.
That thing is sleeping.
Yep.
I
He
bet
probably-
he does.
He's
I don't
probably one of
want-
those sweet, sweet Z's.
I don't want the things that we did together to be things that we do now. If that makes sense.
I understand.
I don't understand.
Laussel does not
How
understand.
long has it been since you guys have talked?
Since I left the temple.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes. I guess for a while I felt guilty for leaving him there, so
Mm-hmm.
I kind of blamed myself for whatever happened to him.
I understand that.
It's kind of hard having him here, to be honest, because all of those things that happened to him I could have stopped at any moment and I didn't.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, well, your past is not your fault. And moving forward, you can always grow and learn from that past.
yeah, I know. I just don't want to relive anything and I don't want to address him.
That makes sense. I didn't want to bring this up around the group because it seemed a little private.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, I have one more question.
Oh no.
I wasn't outside your door for long, but you were kind of loud. And
Oh boy.
what happened with you and
Stupid!
oh,
That bitch.
I've heard that one before.
She looked at me. She was like, with
Which-
those big, stupid, beady eyes of hers.
Which
I want to punch them.
which bitch?
Is that the first
The stupid
No,
one.
she's probably heard that one before, but she doesn't know what it is.
She thinks it's like a job.
Yeah,
Like-
she hasn't heard shitty, but she's heard bitch probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this bitch
You speak of.
Yeah.
The which one?
The which one? The one that made me want to punt. Fucking. She looks at me one more time. Her book.
I'm so confused.
I'm
what we're
going to
talking
swallow
about.
it.
Who?
The princess.
Oh.
Snobby bitch.
Is a princess related to a bitch?
Oh god. Oh no.
Never mind. That can be for later. Well, even before that, I mean, you always kind of look at Finn weird.
I do not. Why would you say? No, I don't. We're friends.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because, okay, I don't want to fight with you on this, and I'm not very insightful.
Insightful.
I'm not very insightful, but you two look at each other in a way that I haven't really seen, aside from like,
but we're just,
like married people.
but we're just very good friends. It's okay.
Really? Because
Baby.
I mean, you're really good friends with Claudia, and so is Finn. But you guys don't look at each other that way either.
But Claudia doesn't.
Did Finn do something to make you mad that you look at her that way?
No, it's not like that. It's more, she. I don't know. She's so cool. Question mark.
She is really cool.
Yeah, she's pretty cool, but also dense as fuck.
Yup! There it is.
Yeah, I'm kind of dense too. I've heard that before.
Princess ass bitch. I'm gonna put.
I don't see how the princess plays into all of this. But that's okay. I don't know a lot of things. I'll leave it be. Did you?
She's all like, we're gonna work together. Nice to work with you.
I think working together is good, though.
Working together is good when it's not a fucking princess.
Oh. Okay. Well, did you and Finn have a good day together today?
Before the princess came and ruined it all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Be right back. If there's anything I can do for you,
I'm gonna kill her.
Okay, here, I'm not gonna help with murder. I'm sorry.
Murder is fun.
No, I don't. I mean, I've never been taught that murder is good. Maybe with you and your cult, that's what you learned. But I don't really know much about that either.
But Finn killed 18 people. I can't kill one bitch.
Oh, okay. Finn hasn't. He has a alibi. Okay?
I can get an alibi.
No, you don't.
I can put my uncle in her house and then touch
I'm gonna give her a big hug.
She's not even that good at her job. She's all like, I'm gonna go look at the temple. What are you doing at my goddamn temple?
It's okay. It's okay.
We're gonna end that there.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
We had two completely.
is so jealous.
Okay, so what are we doing on the 3 days besides talking to each other and crying?
Talking to each other is perfectly fine.
Yes.
though.
Okay.
It is.
So
It
first
is.
day that happens, I think that for Finn, she is going to find time to buy herself one of the days. Sorry, Claudia. She's gonna go find out what the magic thing was.
The magic thing was?
Find out what the heck is going on with her potentially.
Oh,
Fantasy
okay.
WebMD.
So
My magic
you're
went
gonna
haywire.
go.
What do I do? Signs and symptoms.
You go into the library.
Yep.
All right. Roll. Just straight D20. Just make
Straight
roll.
D20. All right, we're gonna use the Finn dice.
My hair's been going low as high a lot tonight.
You just look at yourself in the mirror and go, hi.
Yeah, like
One.
One.
Okay, so
What?
I got a 1. I was like, oh, I'm gonna decide what thing I'm gonna do with the Finn dice. Got a frickin' 1.
Okay, so you don't.
You've been
really,
cursed by a demon.
So you don't really find any books that you want about something similar that happened to you. However, you do find a really nice children's book. It has pictures. It's illustrated.
That'll help you so much.
It'll help you calm down. It's about a little bunny trying to find friends.
That's what you need.
Yep. I think Finn just kind of is like,
Salty.
You see her visibly like just sigh in the library.
yes, just like can't find anything wonderful. Is there like, you know how there's like local like wizards or sorcerers, like, you know, like the famed people
Yeah.
that have magic and are really good
Meet
at
the
it here.
hermit. Meet the hermit.
Yes. Go talk to Murray.
So you would probably, since you're spending your day in the library, you'd probably have to do that the next day. And if you do find anything on a successful roll, then that'd be the third day.
Yeah, you got a 1, sweetheart.
Okay. I would say that after that, she probably, if she can within that day still, swing by Judy's place to see if she can kind of, one, update her on the happenings and also...
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
If you're
okay.
just gonna update her, let's...
Yeah. So, she comes to... What time is it?
well, considering you spent so much time looking at a children's book, I'd say evening.
Alright, yeah, she probably heads over to Judy's house.
Alright, you open the door. Judy is the one who answers. You can see you're in the kitchen cleaning up.
Yeah.
Finn. How are you?
Hi. I just kind of wanted to touch base with you because, me and my party, and, I kind of wanted to give you an update on what's happening. So me and Calypsa, we did end up going to the temple, and by some miracle, we actually ended up meeting the princess.
Oh,
Yes.
Is she the snobby bitch one or the really curious one?
Me asking me, I would assume the curious one. Ask Calypsa, probably a different answer. But besides that,
That's Calypsa.
yeah, I honestly don't know what that was all about. But anyways, so we ended up going to, like I said, the temple. We ended up somehow meeting her, and she actually escorted us in and was basically briefing us on one of the reasons, or at least a motive as to why she was there. At least her, and of course her entourage. But it seems that she possibly could be in a similar boat as I am, because apparently her brother is in ties with Taya. Not that specific temple, but
Prince Eldril?
I would assume so. If there's more than one, then but apparently he's on a trip. But that's, what I thought at first with my brother.
Eldril.
So I'm kind of concerned on that end, because the fact that I know that was probably not the only reason that she's there. So I think I'm on good standings with her. So that's good. But what I want to try to do is get everybody together. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Potentially you, some of your trusted people within the police, me and my friends and our party. Possibly, it seems, the princess and the royalty there. Anyone we can talk to there, and just and as well as my family, to just sit down and plan a course of action, because
You want me there?
yes.
She laughs. Like in your face. She like, ha!
What?
Sorry. I don't think I'm high enough in social standing to even face Your Majesty, King Laussel, blah blah blah. It's
Understandable. But yes, my family will be there, and apparently we're in good ties with them and their family, so
good
I get
ties?
that. History, learning a little bit more as I go, probably gonna ask my parents. But anyways, I will insist that my other friends come and join me, so if they aren't as in high standings as you are, so I would assume that, that if we have a big enough group, that it's just, I think it would be good to have you there. If you want. I just wanted to at least brief you that we were able to get in there, and if you want, and you don't want to go on just as yourself, we will go, and I will relay things back to you, but I just figured that having someone that's not royalty, or just, having another source just have this information, so that way there's more than one person to turn to, because this seems like it's getting pretty complicated, and I think it's best that we stick together right now, because I have a really bad feeling about all of this.
Though I appreciate the offer, I don't believe that I should be there. But thank you very much for the invitation.
No, this is Judy. Well, if you change your mind, let me know. My family will be here soon, and the invitation still stands to at least meet my family. But
I wouldn't mind meeting your family.
Yeah. Well, have a good night. I'll be seeing you.
You as well. And that scene. All right, who's
I
next?
think the biggest next thing right now is planning that meetup with everybody, and everybody, this is kind of like the beginnings of the first, planning and, meetup for what's about to go down. Because I feel like once we get everybody together, everybody talking, potentially saying some things, because, Finn's family is, they're pretty cool and all that, but like they might have like genuinely not told Finn or Toby some things.
As all parents do.
As all parents do. So this could be interesting. I think that that's kind of like the next big thing. Like we still have a lot of other stuff, but I feel like this is our most biggest current thing that's coming up is this meetup with everybody.
Okay.
Oh wait.
We have 3 days.
Y'all do what y'all need to first. She's debating.
Anyone else want to do anything?
I think Finn's gonna give it another go to find something in the library. Please give me something better than a freaking 1. Is that a...
It's a 1.
It's a 2!
we got a little bit of an improvement.
Nope, you still don't
Over the
know.
course of 20 days, we'll get there eventually.
That's funny. Over the course of 20
You know
days.
what? Take an inspiration point. That's funny as hell.
So we are gonna meet up with all of our party members.
No,
The
I
Royal
want to
Cent-
describe the book that you got.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Yes.
You go again. You successfully avoid the children's section this time.
Yeah.
However, you manage to stumble your way into the adult readers.
Yes! I knew it! Where's
You go
Tusk
from
Love?
one to the other.
Spot fiction, yes! Tusk love, Tusk love.
You end up picking up like a sultry book about like 2 dudes fighting over one like female elf. And it's like this weird combat thing, and then you get to that part and you shut the book. Or if you want to keep reading, you can.
That's up to Finn.
That's up to Finn. What will Finn do?
Are you reading?
Reading? It's been a rough week.
It's really been rough for her.
Don't
so.
you want to hear?
Let her mind go somewhere else right now.
Yeah, honestly,
It may not be the most
There's a
ideal
wide
area.
selection
I was gonna
other
say-
than what you're reading.
yeah, I was
so, like,
gonna
you
say-
can pick out something more
Yeah,
just
it
interesting.
might
like,
not be the
F it.
most ideal place to be, but at least you're not like overthinking.
It's just, she's just kind of like F it and is just doing, like,
Do you check it out?
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
You deserve it.
A small tree.
As a treat.
As a tree.
Calypsa sees it in her bag. Moves on.
You probably wouldn't know because you
Yeah.
were never allowed to read that stuff.
Oh, of course not. Okay,
What if
also,
what if I
question.
was like, I want to get into her interests.
All right. Last thing.
Oh my god, that's, imagine like Calypsa being like, oh, is this what she's interested in? Tries to do something.
Is this what she's interested
All right, so
Okay, cool. Fast question. So when we plan the meetup, we need the party, we need the Royal Sunflame. Do we need anybody else?
It's up to you.
I think that was everyone, because now that the kind of like the police are out of the picture, those were
Yeah.
the main 3. So I think it's just Finn's family. Oh, that's what I need to write down. Finn's family. Yeah. Okay.
all right. Before your parents arrived that day,
Yeah.
Toby had like come into your room, but you were like out like in the common room probably planning because
yeah.
it's your family that's coming.
Right.
He comes with the book in his hands and he's just holding it like this. Finn Fier Arcania?
Oh, we got the middle name.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to explain?
Wait, are we all in the room?
Want to explain?
Are you guys?
Are you guys in the
all
common
in
room
the
with me?
room?
I have my
Oh,
book. I'd
never
probably
mind.
Be there.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
she's like reading in the common room. She doesn't know what it is.
Okay, I
No,
thought,
she wouldn't know. Yeah.
I thought he came into like the in room and everyone was there. Never mind.
I'm in the common room right now. If you guys want to be there,
Yeah,
by
I'd
all
probably
means.
be there. Yeah,
You would.
I'm reading.
I'm making more.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're
crowns.
probably doing your thing.
I'm making flower crowns.
Calypsa, what are you doing? Are you in the common room when
Or are
this is
you like
happening?
in our in room panicking? Oh yeah! Oh my god, I think she would be there.
Yeah, so all
We're all just vibing at the table, and then that
all
happens.
4 of you guys are like at the table.
3 of
when
us, 'cause
Toby
she-
approaches with the book like held in his hand, like with the cover like facing towards you guys, and he is looking at Finn with like you haven't seen him smile in ages
Nah.
ever since eating. He has the biggest fucking smile any of you 3 have ever seen.
What's the cover look like?
Oh
there's
boy.
an elven woman reaching up to one like water genasi and another to let's say an orc.
Oh, my 2 favorites. My 2 favorites.
Jules.
Wait, my 2 favorites. Stop.
We don't know.
She's an elf.
You haven't read it.
She's tiny.
Yeah.
Wait. If he's holding up the book, I'd be like, "Ooh, can I see?"
Oh.
He has the biggest shit-eating grin.
I know he does.
Like,
I know he
in
does.
one instance,
It's that
it's
stupid
nice.
little sibling grin.
No.
I know it.
no, it's like in one instance he's smiling. That's great. Two, why the fuck is he smiling about this? You stupid bitch.
Yeah. Finn goes instantly red, like so fast. You guys like are like kind of concerned. And Finn is going to cast Mage Hand to try to snatch the book away.
Oh fuck.
You like literature too?
You like Ganassi too?
Even though he's
Man too.
even though he's a lot weaker than he used to be, he holds on to it. Would you like to explain to the group?
No, I don't blame you.
What are we talking?
Wait, do I know what
Nothing.
this is?
Nothing.
What?
Roll a history check.
This is important.
Guys, why are we so upset about a book?
No.
No, it's called Toby is like having.
Toby is having a heyday with this.
This
and
is
he's
like-
not gonna let
like-
it go.
One, he's smiling, so good for him, but also
I
at the
know where
same
my
time,
other
Finn
dice
would
is.
beat his ass.
Oh, I would if he wasn't shaved.
13.
You know what it is.
Oh
You recognize the author from like times that you like spent like looking through the library.
Educated.
So you have an idea of what it is.
Education connection. Sorry.
Oh god, Finn is gonna like try to get up to like grab it.
He holds the book over his head because he is taller than you.
Oh, he is. Dang it!
What if Calypsa goes over and tries to get the book since she's taller than both of them?
No, he's taller than you by an inch.
So
He's your
I can get it.
No, but like
I can get it. I'll ram him with my horse. No, I'm kidding.
Is
He's
this in the
pain.
common area?
I'll
Yes.
pick
Yes,
it.
it's in the common area, but it's not really
It's just
that
us.
full. It's
Okay.
it's like in the morning, so it's not like lunch rush or anything
Okay,
else.
I was like, poor
Janine
people.
is like at the bar. She kind of like looks over, like you see her laugh, and then she goes into the back
Ah!
Oh, I love her.
Can I go and try to get the book?
area. You can try.
and meanwhile, Finn is like trying to block it and being like,
Roll
Toby.
a strength saving thing.
Finn is like, Toby, you've made your point. You've made your point.
Which dice?
a d20.
Okay. I'll use this one.
It's always a d20 unless
Yeah, most of the
stated.
time, unless it's different. What?
It's a 1.
Yeah, no, he has the book. He stumbles backwards. He still has a limp, but he's like leaning against like the table behind you guys now.
Ah!
And he tucks it like under his arm. I'm gonna go hide this so where mom and dad can't see. I will keep this knowledge with me. I know what I am getting you for Yule. And he walks off.
Wait, why are you wouldn't you want your parents to know about the knowledge you're gaining?
I think reading is good.
I also think reading is good.
There's
Let it be
something
known,
best
he said
left
that he
unsaid.
knows what he's getting you for Yule.
Oh no, I heard
Hey,
that. She's
oh.
just like,
All we need to know is that Finn has a nice type.
Is it the water gymnastics? Oh.
She's focused on that. Trying to care about the org.
I would also like to note that probably the story is focused on
You don't-
them after like a woman. Just to put that in your
It's
brains.
2 men against 1 woman.
Yeah, but they're going after a woman is
They're
the
gonna have a
point.
threesome.
Stop!
Hey says it.
Stop!
I can sit here and think and ponder
But
about
Hay
it, but
says
he's just like,
it.
hey, wait a second. Yeah, there's some, there's something called like keeping it in the brine.
In the brine.
This time
I'm
I'm
not
not
the nasty one. How the tables have turned.
Alright.
Hay
do
is
you
not
chase
here.
after him at all, or are you just like too embarrassed? Because
Finn
like,
is just still
if
so
anything-
red and is like,
If anything, Claudia will put a hand on her shoulder like, it's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay.
you know.
I mean, hey, whenever I said get your mind off this, I didn't mean that, but it works. Well, whatever works.
Oh.
I'm
Finn just kind of slowly sits back down and is like trying to be like focusing on the notes, but is like still is not
yeah.
doing
Toby
it.
does come back without the book this
Oh,
time. Like he's like he limps over and he's just like leaning like next to you and Calypsa, like his hands on the table, and he's still grinning. to
Oh, I
himself.
know he is. I know he is.
You can actually make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, the secondhand embarrassment I got from that one.
Oh.
Pain.
Pain, all I know is.
A 2! What is happening?
You might not want to use that dice.
I'm just straight up rolling bad.
Do you want
What?
to use the D?
Hold
do you
up.
want to use the big D20?
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Just been getting really bad.
It works
At least
out.
we're getting it out in this stupid
Like I
situation.
said earlier,
and not
at least
gonna
I got
die.
it out with flowers.
You don't notice shit.
You're too focused on.
I am too
not-
embarrassed and like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would recover from
Yeah,
that one, too.
Calypsa, roll a perception check.
Are we all gonna be what?
No.
Oh, God.
just Calypsa. Just Calypsa. Oh.
Do you also roll bad?
20.
He is looking back and forth between you and Finn.
Oh, that's
funny.
son of a... Who?
Toby.
I knew it.
Like, he's kind of like in between him. You two, he like purposely placed himself uncomfortably close to Finn. And it's kind of leaning on her for like support because he still can't like really walk that well.
Oh,
But like his hands are on the table, he's smiling, he's looking back and forth from you two, and you also notice his eyes are a lot redder than they were.
Ooh.
Like it still flashes between the brown and the red, however the flashes are a lot more delayed.
Interesting.
Kinda sick.
It's cool, but
And
I'm terrified.
he looks very amused with himself.
I think
Of
everything
course
that's
he
like
is.
kind of sick in this universe is also like ooh,
Pretty
that could-
dope,
That could
yeah.
come back
Yeah.
to me. You're the chosen
Eventually, you hear the pull of. You hear horses outside. Like in a metropolis area, it's kind of odd to have horses. But you hear those outside, and after a minute, your mother comes into the inn. Hers.
Oh, I was gonna say, like,
I
what?
was like, wait a second.
No, she was on.
I was like, wait.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
my mom was riding on a horse.
Yes.
Got it.
I was confused second-handedly for you.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm embarrassed third-handedly because I understand how confusing that would be with the information I'm giving.
Yeah, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, but your mother is standing there. You can see her mistress symbol. Like she doesn't really wear it, but like it's involved, and she's like in like a dark blue cloak
Oh, heck
and in like riding gear,
Heck yeah.
and
Sexy.
her eyes
Mom!
Sorry.
her eyes fall on all of you, and then they fall on Toby. Toby looks up. His smile kind of falters a bit, but he's still like slightly grinning. Hi, Mom. And Cora doesn't say anything. She just rushes forward and envelops her son into a probably more forceful than she meant it to be hug.
Understandable.
I think that's a good place to leave off.
Yeah.